First of all, when you're starting anything new, you need to understand that there is potentially the chance that you're going to fail. And you need to first of all ask yourself, if I fail, what is going to happen? And then you analyze what is going to happen if you fail, and then ask yourself, so let's say this happens, what do I do? The more you experiment with the consequences, first order consequence, second order consequence, third order consequence, the more you realize that the consequences of the failure you envisage, you can actually deal with it. The problem with failing or failure, particularly when we're thinking about it at the beginning of any venture that we want to do, is not the failure itself, it's the consequence, the implication for us. So you say, if I invest this money and I lose this money, people will make fun of me. I would not be able to meet my obligation, and so on and so forth. So that is the first order consequence of it. And ask yourself, what if I'm not able to meet my obligation? Then my wife will think I'm not responsible, my girlfriend will leave me, and so on and so forth. At the end of the day, when you break it down that way, you realize that a lot of the consequences that we interpret the failures to imply are not necessarily as bad as it looks. So what I'm saying is this: when you're starting, the only way to deal with fear is to actually embrace it, to realize that it's a constant part of your journey. You will never get to a point where fear is no longer part of what you do. It will always be constant, but we need to keep walking back to first, second, third order consequences and then providing answers to those ones, even as we go along. That's what I think one way to deal with fear.